Next, on the news, his parishioners say he led with compassion, courage, and faith.
We love Father. He's the best person.
Now, a beloved Queens pastor is answering a new call. We have team coverage.
When the church sends us for a mission, what is important is really the mission.
Pope Leo XIV has named Bishop-elect Manuel de Jesus Rodríguez to lead a Florida diocese.
He's very, very intelligent, very well-spoken, very logical. But he is also a man of the church.
How his leadership shaped a parish and where God is sending him next. Right now on Currents News, meet the new Bishop of Palm Beach.
Is this an AI call? Is this sort of a prank?
From pastor to bishop, this Queens priest didn't know it at the time, but that phone call was from the Vatican to tell him news he never thought he'd hear. Hi, I'm Jessica Easthope. Pope Leo XIV has named one of our own a bishop. Father Manuel de Jesus Rodríguez, the pastor of Our Lady of Sorrows in Corona, will become the 6th bishop of Palm Beach, Florida. He's already in the Sunshine State meeting his new flock, but he told them he'll miss New York City's streets.
I come, however, as a soldier of the church, determined to join you, dear members of the Pilgrim Church in Palm Beach, to walk with you and support you.
Bishop-elect Manuel de Jesus Rodríguez says he's ready to serve. Proudly addressing his new flock in English and Spanish during a press conference on Friday, he remembered the place he has served for more than a decade when talking about his new role.
I invite you to cast your gaze upon the iconic Brooklyn Bridge, which since 1869 has stood as one of New York City's most cherished symbols. In that same spirit, I come with a sincere desire to collaborate with all of you in continuing to build bridges.
The current Queens pastor will be heading down to Florida to serve the approximately 50 parishes and 260,000 Catholics in the Diocese of Palm Beach. He comes without an agenda, but one of his goals is to keep fighting for the unborn.
I am on the side of life. I am stronger for life. My current parish, we have monthly pro-life masses and we visit abortion clinics.
And continue welcoming the stranger.
That's our purpose, to promote the respect, the acknowledgement, the upholding of the dignity of all persons, including, of course, the migrants.
Bishop-elect Rodríguez's current shepherd, Brooklyn Bishop Robert Brennan, believes he's a great choice.
Bishop-elect Manuel has many, many gifts and talents. He's very, very intelligent, very well-spoken, very logical. But he is also a man of the church. He loves Jesus Christ.
The Diocese of Brooklyn priest replaces Bishop Gerald Barbarito, a former Diocese of Brooklyn auxiliary bishop.
One of the things that really pleases me is that when I am told my Brooklyn accent has only become stronger since I've been here in Palm Beach.
Bishop Brennan says it's part of a long-held history between the two dioceses.
Bishop Barbarito always called Palm Beach the 6th borough of New York. It is interesting, isn't it, that that relationship continues, that Palm Beach sent us Bishop Daly, we've sent them Bishop Barbarito, and now we'll be sending Bishop-elect Rodríguez.
The announcement, which the faithful in Florida already feel is a blessing, also came with a blessing from the new bishop.
And may Almighty God bless you all and bless all the members of our wonderful diocese, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen. Bishop-elect Rodríguez says he's going to consult with the diocese to schedule his installation and ordination. But right now, we do know it will be celebrated at the Cathedral of St. Ignatius Loyola in Palm Beach Gardens sometime around mid-February. And of course, when that's announced, Net TV will cover it live, so be sure to stick with the tablet and Currents News for continuing coverage. Here are some fast facts about Bishop-elect Rodríguez's new home. It's actually pretty new itself. The Diocese of Palm Beach is a baby, so to speak. It was established in 1984 by Pope St. John Paul II. It covers 5 counties: Palm Beach, Martin, St. Lucie, Indian River, and Okeechobee. And that's more than 5,000 square miles. It's home to over 2 million people, including more than 250,000 Catholics. There's nearly 300 priests and deacons and 20 Catholic elementary and high schools. The Diocese of Palm Beach is also changing and could look entirely differently by 2035. According to the University of Florida, non-Hispanic whites are expected to grow by less than 1%. Meanwhile, the black population could rise by 28% and the Hispanic population by 44%. The demographers predict that by 2035, whites will no longer hold a majority, and Latino and African American residents will make up just over half of the county's population. Sounds like home for a man who spent the last couple of decades in the Diocese of Immigrants. Serving newcomers has always been a big part of the multilingual bishop-elect's mission. Christine Persichetti has more on his service to the people of Brooklyn and Queens.
He's been described as a passionate preacher with a true apostolic zeal. And you can see it in the way Bishop-elect Manuel de Jesús Rodríguez connects, especially with the children at Our Lady of Sorrows Parish in Corona.
These years that I've been ministering in the Diocese of Brooklyn have been among the happiest of my life.
Ordained a priest in his native Dominican Republic in 2004, Rodríguez soon found his way to the Diocese of Brooklyn, serving at 4 parishes, most recently as pastor here at Our Lady of Sorrows. He arrived at the height of the pandemic in a community devastated by COVID. More than 100 parishioners died.
This is our internal door.
Then Father Rodríguez walked with them in their grief and later dedicated this adoration chapel in memory of the victims. In 2021, he created the parking ministry, a practical solution for a parish that draws thousands of Hispanic Catholics from all over the diocese and beyond every Sunday. Rodríguez dedicated much of his ministry to working with undocumented immigrants, recently helping a family who was separated when a parishioner's wife and kids went missing after an immigration hearing.
When the church sends us for a mission, what is important is really the mission, because this is about evangelization, this is about God's kingdom, this is about supporting families, this is about supporting young people, this is about promoting togetherness in our society, this is about promoting faith, first of all.
But when the call came, he didn't believe it.
My first reaction was asking him if that was an AI call. Is this an AI call? Is this sort of a prank?
It wasn't. As the Diocese of Brooklyn loses a beloved pastor, the Diocese of Palm Beach gains a new bishop, one who reflects its growing diversity. Fluent in 4 languages, English, Spanish, Italian, and French, Bishop-elect Rodríguez says his mission remains the same.
I look forward to work with all of them because we are one church. In the church, there are no strangers, no foreigners. We all are citizens of the same church.
Christine Persichetti, Currents News.
Bishop-elect Rodríguez's current parish is already sending their spiritual support. The Corona Queens community gathering in Mass Friday morning for what they feel is bittersweet news. While they're happy for their pastor and his new role, they're also sad to be losing the priest who has been faithfully guiding them for 5 years.
I'm going to miss 100%. Really, he was very good pastor here. So I don't have a word to say because he's the best pastor.
We love I gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him. Yeah. I didn't want that he go from here.
Our Lady of Sorrows hopes to plan a celebration for Bishop-elect Manuel soon. They can send off the pastor they love to his new appointment with a heartfelt thank you. The kids from Our Lady of Sorrows plan to carry on their pastor's spirit of service, and they are already making a difference. They joined 4 other Catholic academies in Queens to make some Christmas magic for families in need, bagging essentials to be distributed at Marguerite's Pantry, a ministry serving Northwest Queens. Take a look.
We want to make sure that those families know we care about them. Please make sure we put Christmas cards in each and every bag.
The things that we put in these bags were soap, toothbrushes, toothpaste,
blanket, coffee, hot chocolate. It's for what they need.
There are some people who can't afford to get stuff like this that are the basic needs.
And we need shampoo and bar soap.
Our kids today are like Santa, checking lists and checking them twice. We have the donations here. Everyone was so generous. We want to just make sure that no one goes without this season.
So we founded this project several years ago, and we've been adopting families each Christmas. Sister Anne-Marie, a Grey Nun sister, told us that the need is much greater this year, and we reached out to other schools, to St. Leo, St. Bart's, Our Lady of Sorrow, and Our Lady of Fatima to collaborate with us. And I'm so grateful to those schools for saying yes. They are families within our community, so for them to give back, it means a lot.
2, 4, 6, 8. 9 ladies dancing, 8 is the milking, 7 swans swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings.
I see many people myself who are in need. They live in poverty, and this is just a chance to give back to the community.
People deserve a chance to have everything that they need to survive, you know?
Some people don't have the stuff that we have, and I'm really grateful for what I have, especially in my Catholic school.
Some families live in shelters. This may be the only Christmas tree they might have this Christmas. So yes, it is important for me to make it perfect for them. I think it teaches the kids the importance of appreciating little things in life.
We reached over 150 hearts today. That's what Christmas is about. It's not about receiving, it's about giving.
On Saturday morning, we will be ready to go and distribute 150 bags to families in need. It's all about service. It makes us who we are.
The Diocese of Brooklyn remembered the true meaning of Christmas on Thursday, bringing the faithful together for an evening of Christmas stories and song. The Immaculate Conception Center in Douglaston was filled with dozens of voices for the Diocese of Brooklyn's annual Lessons and Carols. Retired Auxiliary Bishop Raymond Chapetto presided over the evening, reading aloud the 9 lessons telling the story of creation to the birth of Christ. And in between were songs by the Diocesan Choir and St. Clair Catholic Academies Choir. The evening is meant to bring the holiday spirit back into the hearts of the faithful.
It really felt the warmth and love of Christmas, and we love the support of all the people from the different parishes that come out, the parents who got to see their children perform.
The holidays are about coming together and voicing yourself, so I feel like it's amazing preparation for that.
This is a time when it's easy to get very distracted and get away from the true meaning of this season, which is all about Christ.
The Diocese of Brooklyn's choir is looking for new voices. If you're interested in joining, just call the Office of the Chancery at 718-965-7300. Less than a week left until Christmas, the tablet is asking for your help, making sure every child has a gift under their Christmas tree. So far, through its Bright Christmas campaign, the tablet has managed to raise a total of more than $67,000, but it needs $110,000 so it can help kids in need all over Brooklyn and Queens. So if you want to donate, you can go online to thetablet.org/brightchristmas or make a check out to the Tablet Bright Christmas Fund and mail it to 860 Pacific Street in Brooklyn. The zip code is 11238. Want to let you know about some special Currents News programs heading your way. Starting the day after Christmas, December 26th, we'll be preparing for 2026 by looking back at 2025. That Year in Review special will run again on New Year's Eve, December 31st. On December 27th and the 28th, you can learn all about the first millennial saint, Carlo Acutis, who was canonized this year. And then on December 29th, you'll meet the newest priests of the Diocese of Brooklyn. Finally, Currents News will air a special program about the first American pontiff, the Pope Leo XIV special special will air on December 30th. That is this current news update. I'm Jessica Easthope. Thank you for joining us because we are putting your faith in the news. Before we go, we have a message for Bishop-elect Rodríguez from Bishop Brennan. Some advice from one shepherd to another. Hope to see you again next time.
Very simply, be the person you are, because he brings so much and great faith. He will be authentically himself, and people will get to know him and love him, and will be caught up in that excitement of walking with the Lord, sharing the joy of the gospel and the splendor of truth.